Welcome back, everyone, to yet another episode. Because we are very much heretics.
Yeah. No, not heresy.
Yeah, we're definitely heretics, so.
All the heresy everywhere.
Yeah. So, constructor again.
Hey, Chris. I may have committed, like, high heresy.
That's unfortunate.
Like, the highest of heresies?
Like, hey Spock, turn that back into steel plates.
Which one?
This one here.
Oh, the one that I did. Why? But we need more rods, though, I thought.
Yeah, this is gonna be rods. Remember, rods are 1 to 1. Plates are 2 to 1.
Oh yeah.
So, rods need to be split massively.
I've got your power too.
Don't ask. Don't ask what heresy I'm committing.
I can't afford any wire.
I think you know where to find the wire.
Yeah.
And now I need to completely go over your entire thing so that I can take this to another constructor. Alright, and let's see.
Your stockpile of wire is insufficient.
Huh?
Your stockpile of wire is insufficient.
No, I dropped it.
Don't ask where those came from.
Where did they?
I said don't ask, Spock. What part of don't ask did you miss?
Everything that you said after don't.
Okay, I said don't ask where they came from, and then you immediately just have to go and ask.
Then you get the typical, you know.
Indeed.
By the way, the game is notified that I've been playing 2 hours. It's deeply concerned on my immediately decreasing health. It doesn't know me very well.
It really doesn't know.
Why are there two? Oh, okay, no, I see now.
What?
Nothing. I see what Chris did.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised you haven't seen what I did yet.
No, I haven't seen. No. I'm not gonna look. It's piqued my interest.
Let me put it this way, Spock. You should be able to see the beginning of what I did from the base.
I see a little bit. I see a lot of green.
Let's just.
Oh my goodness.
Are you looking at what I did? Chris, I think Spock is looking.
Concrete. So I need iron plate and rod.
Hey Spock,
Mm-hmm.
I did it. I got it to the other side.
Oh my gosh. I gotta see.
It's
Oh,
2
I
elevators.
see.
An elevator up, elevator going down. This is called me going over your...
No. This is
Oh.
Nick.
Nick, okay.
What?
Go see what Nick
Chris,
did.
have you seen what Nick's
No,
fixed?
I've been avoiding it.
Yes. Oh.
'Cause I was gonna
what
wait till
the-
he was more
What
done.
is this? What is this? What is this heresy?
I told you it was
Where?
heresy.
What? Why?
I told you it was heresy.
What the?
Why is there so many explosions out here?
I know that's your like little like the game like saying, okay, hey,
That's
I'm building this.
that's
you haven't
bec-
seen it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's your first time loading it, Chris.
But why? But oh my gosh.
This is proper. I don't see anything wrong here.
So much heresy.
You guys looking at all the bullshit I did.
Yeah, it works fine. It makes sense.
It works. Not gonna
It's
lie.
pleasing to the eyes.
Yeah, it's
I,
fine.
it's appropriate spaghetti.
That's Spock. This is. I've had this going since before we had Hub Tier 5.
Oh my gosh.
I started this. I didn't have anything powered yet because, like, I couldn't, and I kept complaining about you guys not having stuff because I was trying to get the resources I needed to build the things that would produce more resources. I just decided I was going to build a separate factory that just produced like these resources.
Well, that's good because it's by the limestone, which means that eventually that could be turned into like encased.
Yeah. Chris, do you see where it all feeds into though?
Yeah.
So it feeds into conveyor belts on the hip. Like the funny thing is it's like it's really well hidden by trees.
Yeah.
You can only really see the outer miners from the base.
By the way, it's not visible from the base.
What, my base or the miners?
Your stuff. It's not visible from the base.
No, the miners are definitely visible. From
I can't see your miners from the base.
Yeah, because I can see the base from the miners. Like, maybe not from the actual, like, hub area, but, like, when you're in the factory, you can see my miners.
No, unfortunately I don't. I guess I don't have my view distance far enough.
Chris, where are you?
Huh?
Here, Chris, look at me. Come up here.
Yeah.
Come up onto this guy with me right here. You can see my miners. Right, look out. Look to the east.
Well, see, I just see the concrete thing. I do see another miner. I just assumed that was the concrete.
No. Those two miners over there are for iron.
Okay, fair.
The concrete guy is somewhere completely different.
Alright. Where do we want space elevator?
Whatever you like.
Wherever
Maybe in the water?
spot, you probably shouldn't put it close to the factory.
What about right there? What about right there? Okay, right there. Nick, can you see it?
That's a dumb place to put it, because that's where you're gonna want to expand the factory to.
Yeah, I just want to. Let me see if it can't fit more.
Hey Spock, do you want to hit the button?
I got steps. There
Chris,
By the way, I've merged both sides of that iron rod construction to each other.
what iron rod construction?
The one at the main base.
Oh, okay. Not mine.
No. See this box? Does this approve?
Hey, can you dismantle the storage container and move it?
That one?
I don't have enough room.
I don't think I have room to move that particular one. Let me make another storage container and we'll just move it over. Is that a Spock box, by the way?
It is a Spock box.
We'll put the other Spock box up here. How's that?
By the way, should I mention that what you're doing is inefficient with the copper as well?
Okay, what's wrong with what we're doing?
Because you're producing 30 copper ingots per minute, and the copper wire production can only use 15.
I have no part of the copper production.
Me either. I don't know who did it.
That was all you, Spock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was set up entirely by you.
These are all lies.
It was set up solely by you.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm doing this to you, but you've been here. I got to kill you. I'm sorry. He's gonna have to die.
Why?
Because he's stuck and he's encroaching on my thing.
Miles. Cards. Beyond.
Come on. Die for me. Or animal cruelty. There you go. Oh my gosh. He went flying.
Okay.
Alright.
I helped you punch him.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's funny, sometimes when you're punching something, like, you'll hit them with the zapper and then you'll physically punch them.
Alright, so answer me this. Is
Yeah.
there anything gonna be coming from
Don't worry, we'll make it work.
Southwest?
We'll just make it work, don't worry about it.
You can also pick up and move the space elevator.
Yeah, we can move it later. We can move the space elevator if we need to. Yeah, Nick basically said we could move these later.
You are towards Spencer.
Okay, space elevator's going up. Hi, space elevator.
Ooh, you know what? No.
It's funny as you were destroying it mid-animation. Yeah, I don't like that over the lake.
Neither do I. I was looking at everything that we had, and I'm like,
So I realized I built mine over the lake, but maybe that's not where y'all want y'all's.
I feel like it's weird.
So, Chris, do you approve of my spaghetti?
I approve of your spaghetti.
Does it seem excessive to you at all?
No, it seems just right.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
By the way, Nick, you may upset with me. This steel plate split I know is not efficient. I'm not worried about that. Like I'm purposely halving this steel plate production in an inefficient way.
Okay. Just as long as you know that you're doing it.
Because essentially, I'm taking the production of steel plates and splitting it so that I can do evil things with one half of it.
There we go. That's better.
There's so many inefficiencies with the way Spock has set this up. You don't even want to know how much wire you could have stored up with what you've got going, Spock.
Say again, sir?
So, Spock, first off, You've set this up in a very inefficient way. So A, you don't have conveyor belts strong enough to output 3 times.
I'm sorry.
Nick is very sad about your efficiency.
Yeah, I'm very sad.
With the copper.
Yeah.
With my copper?
Yes, your copper is massively inefficient.
Essentially, he's exchanging multiple concerns.
When we did the thingy.
Did thingy. Oh no, he did the thingy, everyone. By the way, this box has been moved up here. I will take those reinforced plates from you, though.
Excuse you, sir. Those need to go to a tower.
Hey Spock, I have just made your thing more efficient.
Yeah, I haven't even gotten through that, so thank you.
Would you like me to make it more efficient 2 more times? Because I could make it efficient 2 more times.
Probably could.
No.
Spock, you don't want to know what I'm doing to try to make your bullshit more efficient without completely rebuilding it.
Hey, Nick, you know you could put those on top of this merge block up here.
What merge block?
This one right here.
Provided.
I don't want to.
He inflated your.
That wouldn't help me is the thing, Chris.
Oh, okay. I was just saying, like, you could build it there for efficiency's sake. Of space positioning. I don't... Nick, I don't know if this level of copper and wire production is necessary, but okay.
What I'm doing right now?
Yes.
It is?
Okay.
I can assure you that. I just need to get everything positioned in a proper way.
Alright, Rampage says he's gonna be joining us.
Heresy.
Heresy, oh no. Are we sure about his heresy? Yes. Alright, it's called Satisfactory.
It is the most like peaceful game possible about the cruelty of logistics and capitalism.
Chris, I've done like the evilest bullshit. Chris, what I'm doing is probably some of the fullest BS in existence. Like you don't really want to know what kind of BS I'm committing to get like the best possible copper wire production.
You wanna push the button, Spock?
No, I was literally went to go get there.
Addition.
Ooh, we can build the chain sword now.
What? No.
No, no, don't do it! Don't do it!
Okay, Spock, I may have the ability to, like, double your copper wire production.
Chris, can you translate?
He said something about doubling your production.
Alright, go for it.
Of copper wire.
Okay. Spock says go for it.
You know I can hear Spock even if you can't hear me.
I know, I'm just being I'm being a jerk at that point. I'm like, if I'm gonna be the messaging owl...
I need to go both ways.
Hey. He's the one who wants you to be the messaging owl.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, I didn't ask you to be my messaging owl. He asked you to do that.
Can we start making rotors and motors? I want to do...
You could, but I want you to know that that would be a giant pain in the arse.
Yeah, not with the area that we have.
Hey, Chris.
I'm performing ethnic cleansing.
Okay. When you're done with that, there are 2 new constructors that need to be hooked up to storage containers for their mass amounts of wire. If you wouldn't mind taking care of that for me when you have time.
Okay.
And
I'll head back to the base then.
they'll need to be set up to different sets of storage containers because at 45 production a minute they can't be combined, as that would be inefficient. Hey, Chris.
Yep.
I jumped on your head.
That's major heresy, though.
Excellent.
Good work.
The heresy spreads. What's funny is me and Nick played a game called Dark Heresy.
Yes.
This is where some of these terminologies kind of started from.
I mean, for the Emperor.
Indeed. For the Emperor!
So what do you need, Dr. Dave? For the upgrade. For the upgrade
There's
to
no
the space.
Dr. Dave here.
I'm sorry. What do you need, Spock, for the upgrade to the space elevator?
No. You cannot suggest that Spock is Scottish.
Okay, but he does fail to listen to me as badly as Dr. Dave does.
Okay, yes, but like...
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
He does fail at listening just as badly.
I can't hear you.
So Spock, what do you need?
See, yes, I can hear you now.
I had to put the mic in my mouth.
That works for me.
That's actually too much.
Okay, what do you need?
Nothing.
No, for the space elevator.
Oh,
So they built it.
reinforced plates and
How many?
rotors. 75 and 50.
So, yeah.
By the way, what things am I hooking up to storage containers, by the way? Nick?
Chris, go to the,
No?
Chris, production of wire. There are new wire producers.
Okay.
Follow the spaghetti. Just follow the spaghetti, Chris. Follow the spaghetti.
All the spaghetti.
So you need 50 rotors, right? Spock, you need 50 rotors.
Yeah. Oh, we need to find coal. Can we do that next?
No, we can't use coal
Rotors
yet.
is not part of coal.
50 rotors, 75 reinforced iron plates.
Yeah, none of that has anything to do with coal.
Well, I know, but coal for power though. We
Yeah.
just don't have power.
No, we can't use that yet. We have to upgrade the space elevator first.
Oh, that's what's getting us. Okay, I see what you're saying now.
Okay. I'm dumb, Nick. I don't see the... I don't see where I'm supposed to connect. I'm dumb.
Chris, go to where the wire production is.
I'm trying to find the wire production. I'm
So
not seeing the wire
Chris
production.
doesn't know where that is to begin with.
Okay, are these the wire production?
Does it produce wire?
No. Yes, okay. Alright, never mind, I see it. I need to borrow some steel rods. Alright. They are now being outputted to new storage containers.
Thank you, Chris.
And what was I doing before Oh, right. I was making things to put into the power plants. Right. Okay. And then we ran out of power. Which was something I was in the middle of fixing. Okay.
So, hey Spock,
Mm-hmm.
how you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
I'm glad you're doing
glad
good.
it's
I'm really glad you're doing well. But Spock, I need a favor from you. Here's the thing. Okay. I have a problem.
What be your problem, young sire?
My problem is simple, Spock. Well, I mean, it's really simple, actually. You see, Spock, I need someone to pull a lever.
Wrong lever.
Do you think you can pull a lever?
I think I can.
Okay,
I think I can.
because I really need someone to pull a lever.
Where is this lever?
It's a really big lever. Like the kind of lever you can see from anywhere on the map. Kind of big lever.
Oh, big lever. Big lever. It took a second. I'm like, wait, what is Nick talking about?
Like the kind of lever you can see from anywhere on the maps.
Right. Once you told me that, I'm like, oh, ha ha ha. Poor levers. So how did you do your rotors so fast?
I made it by hand.
Oh, okay.
It's not really that hard to do.
Yeah, I had
That's usually how I make rotors. I don't bother constructing them because it's way more complicated to construct them than just to build them yourself. Hi.
Good job.
Good job.
Spock, did you actually hold the lever down?
Dude, I thought I did. I thought I hit sit. It moved.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you did
actually-
hold it down long enough. I guess you just didn't talk to us.
Oh, they said I did. I said I pulled lever. Wrong lever.
Yeah, normally the lady talks to us when we send stuff.
Oh. Lever has been pulled. Initiated and sent. Mwahaha.
The derived
Hey, what is this? Who's changing my jump pad?
This is more important.
No, my jump pad is more important.
Are you sure about that, Spock?
Yes, I am.
Spock, do you see what the current milestone is?
Not anymore.
Look at what the current milestone is.
I know you ruined it.
I think this is more important.
Nope. Fun.
Spock, would you like to have so much power that you could...
Fun ruiner.
Spock?
Nick's new name should be Fun Ruiner.
Spock, how do you hope to power
Fun
those jump?
Ruiner.
Okay, well fine, if you want unpowered jump pads...
I just want access to a jump pad. A jump pad. Not the jump pad. A jump pad. Ooh.
I'm disappointed. Someone put leaves in one of these things.
Yeah, that's normal. That sounds perfectly normal to me, Chris. I don't see anything wrong with this. I don't know what you're talking about. I can confirm for you. I would never do it.
Alright, we're back up. I've put biofuel in everything, so everything should burn a little bit longer.
You should burn a little longer.
Yeah?
Okay, Spock.
Spock, I'm not the one trying to take your fun away.
Hey, Spock, I have all the rotors you need for that. I will have the reinforced iron plates for you soon.
I'm doing that right now, reinforced iron plates.
Okay. I will break the rotors down then. Chris, I have to take you off whatever your project you're doing and tell you to go start coal power.
I'm gonna have to leave for a second. I'm gonna go help Rampage.
Okay. Is he getting into the game?
Yeah.
Oh, you're short too. I can make him.
I'm short too. Are you kidding me?
I can make him. Okay, Spock, you ready? Press the button.
Button. Push button. Button push.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't make a sound at first, so I was like, did I just break it?
As well.
Okay, the thing we want next is Logistics Mark II,
Yeah.
because then we can actually, like, exploit those resources.
Wait, hold on. So Nick, why do we do logistics 2 if we don't use
What do you-
anything else?
That's for the Conveyors Mark II.
Oh.
Because the Conveyor Mark II can transport more resources per minute. So, here's the thing, Spock. You see our current iron mines? We're underutilizing them. Because they're producing 120 resources per minute, but our conveyors can only export 60.
Okay.
So we could have double the production we do now if we just had better conveyors.
I want to at least get to space elevator.
Space elevator, what?
Phase 2.
Phase 2? I've done that before. We did
That
that
is
on,
my goal.
we
to at
did
least
that on
get
our
phase
first
2.
world. You're probably going to want to get reinforced steel plate production going, by the way, Spock. Reinforced iron plate. Do you know why?
Because it's asking modular.
Well, yeah, it's asking modular branch, but you want to know really why, though, Spock? Do you want to know what you need to make a conveyor Mark II? Do you know what you need to make a conveyor Mark II, Spock?
Yeah.
You need iron reinforced plates.
Ah, so you definitely need to do.
Yeah, you're definitely going to want production of that. You're going to want a lot of production of that. Okay, I've got the iron reinforced plates and rotors for this next one, by the way.
Crystals up
Jeez, I'm gonna make 50.
into a
Good night.
functions with current fixed
Hey, Spock, do
technology.
you see the new wire
Several
production, by the way?
Hold on, can't hear you.
Over 100% capacity.
Hi.
Hi, Rampage.
Man, Rampage is so quick.
Does he have the
I'm
game?
sad.
Why
We
you
have
sad?
150 motors.
Downloading Satisfactory crashed my epic game. Now I have to
No.
with downloading.
No.
By the way, everyone in this channel is fired for paying attention to Discord. Okay. I was in here for like a solid 10 minutes not talking and no one noticed me.
Okay.
Your point being?
Um.
You're fired.
I don't see why we would care. I don't see why we would care about that at all, Rampage.
Oh gosh. They're having way too much fun. Building spaghetti.
Yes.
What?
Yes, I built a lot of spaghetti.
A lot of spaghetti.
Like, I built so much spaghetti that Spock is upset with my spaghetti.
There's a lot of spaghetti.
Hey Spock, you shouldn't go look at your wire production. That might make you unhappy.
Sorry, say it again?
You might not want to go look at the wire production. That might make you unhappy.
Oh no, I wouldn't visit.
It doesn't please DK because DK doesn't like conveyor belts going into conveyor belts.
Yes,
It messes with my OCD. I would rather build an elevator going over things.
Yes.
I mean, so what if it's a lot of elevators? Okay, it's fine.
I'm nervous and excited to see this more.
You should be extremely nervous, Rampage. Rampage, this is like me putting beds on olive trees, except it makes that look like, you know, fairly normal heresy.
It's all heresy.
Like that just looks normal compared to what I've done here.
By the way, guys, I'm gonna be making parachutes for everybody.
By the way, Rampage, be aware I am actively recording.
Okay.
So, and I have been for some time. Spock, you dropped wire on the ground.
If you were editing, I'd be very sad that you were very serious.
Oh, Nick, you haven't seen Nick's editing production line. He's got like 7 editing computers.
Yeah. I've actually, Rampage, did you know I actually have 4 editors? We're still looking for...
How many videos do they edit a day?
Actually, not very many, but...
0.01.
Yeah, no, they edit really slowly. That's why we're looking for 3 more. That's why we have 7 computers.
Oh.
Come on, Rampage, get in the game, buddy. He's
still
downloading the game as fast as possible.
No.
37%
Ow,
left.
why am I being attacked viciously? Spock, why did you do this? I trusted you.
Spock.
Never trust the Spock.
Oh. Apparently, there's an Amber Alert.
What is that?
That's
Kid is taken.
when a kid goes missing, an Amber Alert is sent for everyone to see. If they see this child, to immediately alert officials.
Pearland, Texas? Where is that?
That's my only problem with this system, is that it notifies people who are way outside the area of that.
Okay, but you gotta realize that there are instances where they're 400 or 500 miles away, and they're two state away.
You know, I just worry that it gets people ignoring them when maybe they shouldn't be ignoring them. But you know, that's my opinion.
I don't know how you can ignore that.
I assure you, you can mute it.
I don't.
Do iPads not get it or something?
Only
You have to have a
phones.
cellular.
Oh.
So essentially, it's sent like by the cellular company or something like that, or some deal with them.
Okay, Spock, are you ready to push another button?
Yeah, I've got the wire and copper thingy.
Okay,
Wire
I've got the steel plates and rotors. Spock,
Oh, I don't have a wire.
don't worry, I have wire.
Oh, thank goodness. I don't know how you would like logistics 2 is like the base logistics in my mind.
Have we tried doing overclocking?
Okay.
Yes.
The thing is here's the thing is we need to find power slugs for that.
Oh.
By the way, Chris, Are you having trouble making parachutes?
No, I'm making all the biofuel.
Okay.
I made all the materials necessary for the parachutes, and now I'm making non-related things.
So what I question is, why are you still making biofuel when you could be, working on coal production?
Why not?
Because we have all the things necessary for coal production, Chris.
So yeah, why are we not doing?
Yeah, Chris, why aren't we doing coal production?
Well, that's gonna be a while still because we gotta build out to it.
90%.
Nice.
Okay, Spock.
Rampage is about to join us on an amazing adventure, but I will be going out. Maybe I'll even kidnap Rampage to help me build the coal production.
I will be very careful because I know everything.
Exactly.
This is true.
Because essentially, I'm gonna need someone to help me with PvP.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Okay.
No,
there's a lot of monsters
PvE.
between us and the coal.
It's PvE.
Oh, PvE.
Okay, as long as you arm me with a fully automatic gun, I will be able to kill you.
I can get I can get you a taser.
That will work.
False. He
that you
starts
can
with
punch
a
them
taser.
with. If you attack quickly enough, sometimes your character will punch with their other hand. It's kind of funny. It's like tase, punch, tase, punch.
Chris, I'm running out.
97%.
Chris, I'm running out to your coal plants.
You're what now?
Well, I'm running out to where your coal is.
You're running out of hummus?
No, I'm running to where your coal is.
Oh, you're running out to the coal, but I was gonna take Rampage out to it. It's a great way to teach him about combat.
No, I'm just running the power lines out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, be careful though. There's a bunch of fire mages out there.
The game
No,
is
I
loading.
hadn't noticed, Chris. I hadn't noticed at all.
Yay! I am now officially playing Satisfactory.
Alright, and now we need to send you an invite, don't we?
That would be a bot.
Yeah, I sent you an invite, Rampage. By the way, you have a very interesting name.
Yeah.
Rampage 11111111111.
It's because Rampage was accepted and Rampage Force was accepted, so I'm like, I just gonna put a bunch of.
I mean, I surprised you didn't go like Rampage Fish or something.
Oh, intro story. Oh, okay.
So when you hit the main menu, go to invites. Oh, never mind. I think you're in. It's gonna take a moment for your game to load completely in, because essentially it's loading the terrain and then it's loading up the very large factory we've built.
Yeah, kill the environment. Let's go.
So, I guess I should teach you some controls. Q opens up the build menu. This is where you build buildings and stuff. Tab opens up your inventory.
Okay.
Okay, you see that? You see where it says hands? Take the Xeno Zapper and put it in one of your hand slots.
Zapping! Yay!
Excellent.
Fuck, I'm gonna zap you!
Don't, that hurts. That hurts.
Hey Nick, why do we not have parachutes?
Because we haven't, that was not a priority.
If anyone has 4 more alien Caraspis, we can get that going.
I might soon. The aliens would stop fleeing under the water.
Hello. You have your Xeno Zapper?
I can go zappy thing. Where did you...
Okay. Before you go too far, careful, there is fall damage in this game. If you hold down T, you'll open up the emote screen. And why don't you clap with me? There you go. Excellent. Awesome. Okay.
Okay,
Do I
Chris.
get a pet jetpack?
Not yet. We don't have that technology yet.
What?
So let me show you how everything works. These are about to become unnecessary power generators. Not important.
Okay.
Follow me. This is an iron mine.
No. I'm coming. Vanish.
I'm flashing with my flashlight. There you go.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, you keep moving so quickly. By the way, holding shift runs, you've probably figured that out.
Yeah.
Also, Nick's the host, so glitchy things are all his fault. This is an iron mine, and you can see the iron ore. You could pick it up from the conveyor belt by pressing E.
I want to go in. I want to be mine.
Come onto the conveyor belt.
Whoa. Wee.
Yeah, okay.
Hi.
So
You're
this is going.
teleporting around for me.
Yeah, it's Nick's fault. It's all Nick's fault.
Nick, what did you do?
Anyway, this is a splitter, and you see the irons being dumped into two sides, right?
Yeah.
These are smelters, and if we go to the opposite side, and you can see they're making pretty ingots.
Ooh.
Which are then being turned into plates and other stuff. Great. That's a production line, right? And these are storage containers. These are being slowly filled with the items, right? You press E on the storage container, you can see it's got plates in it.
Wow, y'all only have 9?
Come over here. This is another one being filled with iron plates.
Wow, okay, y'all aren't as formed.
Now you may notice there's a ladder on the side. You could just walk up it, and you'll see that there's screws, and then there's iron rods at the very top.
Eek.
So we could stack these up infinitely. Oh, this is the space elevator over here.
Yes, we
I
have
unlocked jump pad.
Yes. That's a very important thing for Spock.
Spock, we need to go find our own place and build jump pads together.
Alright, so now we need to kind of collect a bunch of healing items, and let's go on our little adventure.
I may have killed most of the things over by where the actual coal is.
Ooh, okay.
At least on one side of the lake.
I can build a
Alright, we're gonna go to the hub.
power pole.
Yep. One of us is gonna need to run the power pole for the other.
I did that.
I'm gonna leave a lot of my biofuel here because I don't want to take that on an adventure.
Chris, I ran power poles all the way out there already.
Okay, cool.
So we need modular frames, which I'm trying to make to come over there. Can you make a beacon, Chris?
Yeah, I'll make some beacons. Like when I find the place, I want to put a beacon there anyway.
So yeah, I didn't bring a beacon with me, but enough power poles to go all the way out there.
Somehow I feel like my CPU is dying very slow.
You may want to adjust the intensity.
Yeah, cause like I feel like.
I would recommend running the game on medium.
Yeah, probably completely all out ultra won't be the best for my computer.
You know, by default, it runs as hot as as your computer will allow. And that may not be what's good for you.
I mean, I really probably don't need every single thing at ultra.
No. If you stream it, you may not You definitely don't want to be on Ultra. Alright, I'm gonna give you something to carry on your inventory as a precaution. I want you to take this. Do you see the berries?
Oh snap. Oh. Where are these berries that you pick up? Ooh, one!
Okay, now press tab and move those berries into your second hand slot.
Oh, you don't have to hold?
And now you can use your scroll wheel to go between your hand slots.
Yay!
See, this is called, you know,
Nom nom.
nice, yes. Alright.
Okay,
See what
well,
direction
I
we need
think
to
it's
go.
time we stop this recording.
But the rampage has just got here. No, that's probably a good place for you, though.
Yeah, because I've been recording for a while. So, this is another inconsistently long episode of Satisfactory. Have a good night, everyone.
Alright,